Hey guys, Shuram here, and today I'm going to be telling you about everything new coming in the Godly Beasts update to Asphalt 9. So first of all, the big deal is the new location, Osaka, which is in Japan. I will be playing on this track some in this video and giving some of my thoughts about it. We've also got 7 new cars coming, including the Rimac Z2, Tech Rules AT96, and the Corvette XR1. I've been told that the Tech Rules is not actually coming in this update though. And we've got a new Drive Syndicate event that is presumably tied to the manga series that has been coming out on the Asphalt channel with me and RPM Alex in it. Go check that out if you haven't seen it yet. The first new car we have is at the very bottom of D-Class almost. It is the Nissan Leaf Nismo RC. Now, as you can see, it has pretty bad top speed, and the only thing that really looks halfway decent is the acceleration. Now, I have gotten the opportunity to drive all of these cars, the 6 that are actually coming at max, and this one didn't impress me so much. Now, its acceleration felt pretty good, but it is in fact the slowest car in the game. It can go 172 miles per hour at max with nitro. Its nitro efficiency is pretty good, but its handling and drifting are not great. The Mazda Furai, which is a Japanese car that we initially saw in Asphalt 8, is now at the very top of Class D in Asphalt 9. Again, its acceleration seems to definitely be its best trait. After driving it at max, I can say it feels okay, but not remarkable. The acceleration is definitely the best thing. The nitro isn't all that great. The top speed tops out at 198 miles per hour, and the handling and drifting are okay, but not the greatest. It's really too early to tell whether or not this car is going to be any new king of its class. Now for a mid to high tier C-Class car, the Ford Shelby GR1. Now this car starts at a pretty low rank, but its stats improve a lot once you get to max. It tops out at 208 miles per hour, its drifting is pretty good, the nitro efficiency and acceleration are also decent. It feels like this car could definitely rival the likes of the Pininfarina and the Acura. It seems more agile than the Acura. The funny thing about this car is it feels very floaty to drive, if you know what I mean, so if that's your thing, you'll like that car. Now for a B-Class car, the Italiano Zero, and one that a lot of people have been really hyped to see since the first manga drop that showed this car and a couple of the other ones that are in this video. It is set in mid B-Class, but it definitely feels like it should be higher to me. At max, its acceleration is very good. Its top speed is 220, so still not terrible for a fairly agile Class B car. Its nitro efficiency is not amazing though, although its handling is quite good. It's definitely not going to be a king of its class, but I'm pretty sure that it is definitely going to be better than where it's placed. And now for the Corvette XR1, one of the new cars that most people have driven probably in the Welcome to Osaka event or whatever it's called, but that one is just at 1 star. At max, it's a pretty fun car to drive, topping out at 229 miles per hour with the acceleration being very good and the nitro and handling, while not being quite as good as the B-Class Corvette, are still quite good. So this is going to be another one of those cars that is probably going to be used in multiplayer a lot if a lot of people are actually able to get it and star it up. Now for the rather unknown car, the Tech Rules AT96. Now this one here is stuck at the very top of Class A, locked behind a key, so presumably for a Drive Syndicate event in a later update. Judging based off of stats, they compare pretty well to the stock stats of other of the kings of Class A, so I think it has a pretty good chance to become a co-king itself. But until I can know the max stats and drive it, which I probably won't until next update, we will not know for sure. Now for what presumably will be the Syndicate Card of this update, because it's the only other one that has the key, the Rimac Z2. People have been asking to see this in Asphalt 9 for quite a while now. And for good reason too, because this thing at max is crazy. Think about what would happen if you put the top speed and drifting of the Zenvo with the acceleration and the nitro efficiency of the Battista. You basically get this car. It tops out at 276 miles per hour with nitro, it accelerates like a rocket, its drifting is extremely good, as is its handling. Its nitro efficiency could be better, but with everything else being so good, this feels like a real winner in my book. Now, I don't think it's going to be the new king of the game per se. Like, I still think the Bugatti Chiron and the Koenigsegg Jesko probably are going to be better, but this is definitely going to become one of the more used multiplayer cars if, in fact, the new Syndicate event is going to be better than the Jesko one, which I really think it is going to be, based on some information that I've gotten. To end off the video, I'm going to show you some gameplay on the new track with the ZR1. Now, this is in the event that a lot of you have probably already played, but if you haven't yet, or want to see maybe some better routes, here you go. So this is a slipstream one, which is definitely best to take at the beginning to get up to speed before all these really tight turns here. Now, what I might do is at some point in the near future make a video showing the best routes on all 4 of the variants, because there are 4. Let me know if you guys would like to see that, because you can actually play this track in career. There are 2 also new career seasons in this update as well. So I spoke about this in a previous video, but as far back as April, a YouTuber called Zigzag actually found some files for Osaka in the Asphalt 9 game files. So they take a long time to work on these tracks, and it really shows in this one. It's definitely one of my favorite tracks in the game. It's one of the most beautiful just all around. There's a really nice, like what you think of as a normal Japanese location with all the pink trees and everything that are on some of the different variants. It's a really cool track. I really like it. It is not for the top speed oriented cars. It is for the more agile ones, so be sure to keep that in mind. Also in this update, 60 FPS support came to the Galaxy Note 10 series. Thank you all for watching. Please like the video if you have enjoyed, and consider subscribing for more Asphalt, Forza, Minecraft, and Need for Speed content. And I will see you in my next video. Goodbye.